afternoon with another Captain's Run. I'm Josh. I'm joined here this afternoon by Cameron Chater.
Okay, Heavies, how are we?
Just before we get stuck into it, I'll just make a few shout-outs. Of course, we've got a few guys who aren't going to be at training tonight. Jamie Taulungi, Sam Reiser, Tim Buchanan, and of course the other guy, Connor Mitchell, all involved in the ARU National Academy game against Fiji A, so best of luck to them tonight. And a quick shout-out to our Laffan Cup boys, who got back from New South Wales over the weekend. How did you guys all go down there?
Yeah, good weekend down in Sydney in the Laffan Cup. Yeah, a couple of good wins, but unfortunately, narrow loss to Sydney Uni in the final, so a bit disappointing, but good trip down, a 15-hour bus ride down and a 12-hour bus ride back, so yeah, the boys well and truly got to know each other by the end.
And who impressed you on that trip, mate?
Yeah, all the boys played great footy over the weekend, really proud of all of them, but yeah, a couple of standouts there, and Ryan Leeson had a really great tournament at 12, as well as Tom Vason played all 3 matches and was really physical right across the park, both in attack and D, so yeah, they were two big standouts for me.
And how's preparation going ahead of this weekend's trial?
Yeah, good. Yeah, we've Premier Colts playing out at Ballymore this weekend at 1:30. So get out and watch those guys, and preparation's going okay. It's just been a bit disrupted with the weather, but I think we've we've worked really well with the boys with the given the circumstances and with the resources that we've got at our disposal. So really looking forward to seeing the boys and out on the paddock this weekend and giving Jeeps a real crack. So.
Right, thanks for that, Cameron.
Nice.
Joined by Andrew Parkinson. How are you, mate? Parko?
Very well, thank you. Very well. It's been a good off-season, nice and restful, and good to be back though.
Good to get some time off over the summer, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, good to have get the Tuesdays and Thursdays back, and then have all day Saturday back with no rugby. Good to be back though. Good to be back.
Oh, it's exciting times to get the rugby started up again, though, isn't it?
It is. It is. It's good fun, and it's good to be back into things, back in the swing. So it's a pretty long season though, so you do enjoy the downtime.
So what are you looking forward to most this season?
This season, most looking forward to a premiership. I remember speaking to Mel Carver this time last year, and we'd had 2 premiership fails at the last hurdle. Same thing last year, so yeah, it's be good to play some rugby, see the new batch of boys, new team. So yeah, it's going to be good.
Fantastic. Yeah, and so is there anyone in 4th grade at the moment that has really taken your eye? Is there anybody we should look at coming through? Because we've seen, 4th grade last year we saw some absolutely fantastic rugby at the end of the season. We saw some really tight games, and same with 3rd grade as well. Really entertaining rugby in the lower grades. But is there anyone we should look out for?
I think, well, from last year, Harry Kernan, he played very well last year. We probably won't see him this year. We'll be up in the higher grades.
It's just the way it goes, isn't it?
Yeah. It is. A lot of the new boys we don't know though, so it's a bit hard. We've only done pre-season, and it's just sort of group, bulk training. So we have yet to split up into positions and identify who's who. So we've got a couple of boys, but I don't know who that. I couldn't put a name to the face yet, but yeah, there's a few. But until we play that first trial, and we can attach a name to the player. That's all I got. Sorry.
No, that's all right. And of course, we're talking about those grand final defeats. Do you think that makes the boys much more hungry going into the season? The fact that they had those 2 defeats in the last 2 years.
Yes, I think it would. It was it's a bit of sweet taste making it to the grand final. So good to get there, and we played so well to beat Sunnybank in the first brothers in the minor semi, and then to beat Sunnybank in a very close game in the prelim final. But then to come up against a Jeeps team that had 120 Premier grade caps in the back line, it's a bit. And then get done by such a big score is a little annoying.
Yeah.
But, I'm keen to see if Jeeps play by the rules and assimilate through the grades this year, hopefully we should come out on top.
Hopefully. So, well, thanks a lot for your time, Parko. Best of luck for the season.
Thank you. Looking forward to it.
Got more coming up in just a moment. Well, that's all we've got time for today, heavies, unfortunately. We'd like to keep this brief. Anyway, keep up with us on Facebook, www.facebook.com/UQRugby, on our Twitter as well, it's really important, twitter.com/UQRugbyFC, and of course we've got some stuff happening coming up at the club pretty soon. This weekend we've had our club night moved. It's on this Saturday instead of the 16th, it's on the 9th of March, so come on down for that after the trial games. And of course our first home game of the year against Sunnybank on the 6th of April, which is a big one for us because it's a grand final we play. Anyway, we'll see you there and we'll catch you next week.